Hello, everybody. Cynesk111 here, and welcome back to more OMG words. I've won a game with the Exaggerator board in the previous part, and have unlocked the Investor and the Economist boards. And in this part, as much as I want to try either of these boards out, I kind of want to give the Builder a try once again, because maybe there could be a rare relic I'm good at exploiting, so it could carry me for most of the rounds to the final boss, especially if it's scaling, which I'm hoping it is. Is it scaling? No, it doesn't look like it, but we do have a bling draw. Always draw stamped tiles first. I'm not sure how I can make use of this in this first round, given that the target score for bronze is 400 instead of the usual 200. I'm gonna have to see if I can make... I was hoping for gained with a D, but hopefully this will do. Yep, it is. Plus it'll get me this cash sticker. If I had an S, that would probably be useful right about now. But no cigar. I could do leg for right now, and hope for an S, despite me having played only 2 tiles. Okay, there's an S. Right in the nick of time. I think shiv is a valid word. Yep. Plus I can do gainers horizontally. I'd be getting that molt sticker alongside it. Still barely not enough, but I should be okay. Ita's a word. Sita's not a word. Nita's not a word. I'm going to go out on a limb and guess that this is okay. Okay, yep, it is. 454 points, and we only got the bronze medal, but hopefully that should be okay. Perfect Draw is the vowels and consonants counterpart to Bling Draw, except that it always draws a balanced hand of those two. Okay, so Bling Draw deals with stamp tiles because it always draws them first. So I'm gonna get Horus. I can't afford anything else. I was hoping to get another boon, but I guess this will have to do. Psych is a word I could do. Or sick is also a word, without the E. Something I didn't know until now. I can't do psycho, which would be a wordplay on psycho. Don't know what I was saying, but guess I'll have to play this for the time being. Ghoul. Combined with the S would make ghouls, even though it doesn't touch any stickers. I think I'm gonna Horus one of the letters in Ghoul. The H and the B. I'm hoping I can find something to use the B with. Okay, Sykes is a valid word. Let me discard this Q. Let me see something here. Brent is a valid word. Plus it would give me the multi-sticker, along with the point stamp. Okay, I was about to say this should hopefully get me to the bronze at least. And... Rin would get me the multi-sticker. Grin would also be okay, even though it wouldn't get me to the silver medal by any stretch. I think what I should do is discard one of my A's. Use an A here. I could do Aero if I had an E. But no E's. Perhaps I could use the question mark for an E and do... O is a valid word. OS is plural. Better. I'm gonna play this and see what happens. Still not to the silver medal. Still stuck at bronze level. I don't think I'm gonna be getting Yam for this entire game, since the target requirements are higher with the builder. I'll get a tile box and hope for lots of stamped tiles. O is stamped. The Q is stamped as well, but it's riveted. And then... I think I'm just going to do with those two. Since I want there to be more of a chance that I draw vowels. I think I'm going to discard one of these eyes. I could do something with this OU tile. Thing is, what can I make use of? I could do bouts like this. Then if another A comes out, I might do a bouts, even though I don't know if the game will count that as a valid word or not. Hey is also a valid thing I could do. Oh, abouts is not a valid word. Drat. Well, there's Hayes. If I can think of something to do with this welder Q, either this round or the next, that would be pretty good. I'm gonna have to think about how I can play it without getting it too close to a sticker square. What do I do? Maybe bent would be my best bet for right now. But it's still not getting me any closer. I think I'm screwed. I'm gonna be real with you guys. Yeah, there's no way in hell. Alright. This is only my second attempt of the builder board, this part. I'm hoping I get... What is this? The virus. Every fourth retrigger tile converts an adjacent tile into a retrigger tile. I have never seen that before. At least, not that I remember. This should be fun to work with. Okay, so a word I have been seeing here is fores. F-O-R-E-S. Foresy is not a real word. I think I'm gonna do for now and save the S to make it plural. I see slice in the rack, and I could play up here. If I had a D, I could do greed, with the D placed on the multi-sticker. Grease is also an option. In fact, I'm gonna save the S to make grease in the next turn. I am just over 50 shy of getting to the bronze medal. I could discard the J and hope for something better. I can't believe Ko's not a valid word. I think this is what I'm gonna have to roll with. I hope I make it. Okay, I do. Thank goodness. Okay, I'm really gonna have to think about what I wanna improve my run with, since the targets are higher. The Enki and Lugus boons would help, since they put stickers to 2 random squares for points and multi, respectively. It's not where I would have liked the multi-stickers to go, but I'll hopefully survive with it. Do I want to do ear or ears? Or maybe deers? I think I'm gonna leave the D out for right now and do ears because of the possibility that I could do this word again and get these 2 stickers down here as well in the next turn. Doubt is a word. So is doubts. Maybe I could give this a try. It would get me closer to the bronze medal, at least. I do have an opportunity for getting this points sticker twice this turn. With S. And then... what do I want the wild tile to be? I wonder. Maybe an O? And I could do Mo. How about poem? That's better. With the P. Okay, I'm at least at the bronze medal. But I think I am going to cash out. I don't think I'll be able to reach the silver medal no matter what I do, in all honesty. I think it's time to buy a relic or 2. Like Singularity. Plus 25 points when you play only 1 word. And Mocus seems pretty good. At least depending on what boons I get from it. Skull and Enki. I'll take the Enki. I don't know what I would want to use the skull on. Maybe an A and an N. Since I've seen too many of those on the rack. If only this S were a C, then I'd have dance. There's a wild tile, which I could use for a C. In fact, I'm gonna have the cash sticker become available for the S. Then I could have whatever word the S can use. So the cash sticker can trigger twice. Here's stash. Better than a certain other word I see on the rack. Most definitely. May not trigger the Singularity relic, but it's okay. Is dairy a word, perhaps? Yes, it is. I was trying for Gary, but that's not a real word. Guess this is what I'll have to go with. Plus, singularity gets triggered too. Ager is a word I could do, along with I, for some additional points. Okay, I'm at least at the bronze medal, so that's good. Alright, so I don't have any stamp tiles. Okay, no, I don't. I want to get one of these 2 boons, but I only have 7 cash on me. I think... What's the mouse do? Plus 10 point tiles are disabled. Oh dear. I'm gonna get the Nusku. I don't make a whole lot of use of the 10 plus point tiles very often, so I probably won't have to worry about this boss. Would Goriest be an option? Yes, it is. That would get me a bingo for sure, since I'm using up all the tiles in my rack. There we go. That's given me a bunch of cash to use in the next shop. Gores is also a word I could play that could trigger the multi and point stickers. Is this round all about goring the boss mouse? I'm guessing so, based on the looks of it. Okay, so that's Bam right there. Re is not a valid word. I think this would be my best option if I were to go for multiple words at once. I think this should get me to at least the bronze medal. Okay, yep, it does. And I am going to cash out, since I doubt I'll be getting to the silver medal with the 1 turn I have. I'm gonna have to do something to make use of the virus, because it triggers at every 4th re-trigger tile, and I don't have any re-trigger tiles on me, so I'm hoping for something good here. Horus would get me points, stamps. Gonna put it on the G and one of the A's. And I got another Horus boon and an Axamama boon. Okay, I got 2 cash stickers at least. It's not the best start to the round, but at least it triggers Singularity. There's goats. Seiki is not a valid word. Let me get rid of these 2 10 tiles. How about this? Fakes. I'll use the Horus on the S and the A again. I'd be getting the multi-sticker, and I'd be triggering the cash sticker twice, where the S is. I see Rider as a possible option. Looks like that's the best I've got this turn. Mines would get me to the point sticker at least. Plus it would trigger Rioter again. This time with the S at the end, making Rioters. I made it. 14 cash to work with here. Oh, Overgrown Terrarium would be pretty good. But with the Companion of the Glorious Points, I think even without the Merit Badge, it would still be too expensive for me to get. Encyclopedia A through D. It only works with tiles A through D, but it's gonna have to do for right now. Oh, but stickers are disabled. Are you kidding me? I'm hoping this encyclopedia makes up for it. Perhaps I could start out with Rivet. Like this. That barely made a dent in the progress bar. Stonk's a word, though it's not going to trigger any of these stickers because of the giraffe. Stond is a word, actually. Didn't know that. The D would trigger the encyclopedia, at least. Oh my gosh. I don't think I'm gonna make it. I still have these point stamps with me. Plus, the A and the S in the bag are stamped as well. If I do lag here, then both of these stamps would trigger twice. Maybe WAG would be a better option since the W is worth more than the L. And the A would trigger the encyclopedia twice. Actually didn't think of that. But yeah, even with that, I think I'm screwed. Loan is all I could see to do, unless I were to make use of anything in rivets. leek. Like the vegetable-like thing. Or maybe wage, and then I'll have to see what I can do with a V. So there's evoke. Just had to take a little playing around to get to it. But even this is going to evoke a feeling in me that I am going to die here. Yeah, I get it. I get it. Okay, so I think the builder is going to be too hard of a board for me to complete, given the higher target values. So like I said before, I still want to do all of the boards I can before ending off the series. And oh my gosh, I'm very disappointed that I'm not going to be able to complete the builder with the targets being high as they are. The rare relic is nice, but it's gonna take some RNG to get the kind of relics you want that'll help your score. I don't know if most of these relics have random effects that don't directly affect the points or multi. I think my brain is kind of scrambled from how much I've been struggling with the builder, even though it's 2 parts I've done with the builder. So, sorry folks, but I think I'm going to have to skip completing the builder and do the rest of the boards that I can. So, I will be taking a look at some of these other boards to see what else I can do. But until then, thank you everyone so much for watching, and I will see you. Bye!